Hey guys, Chris Cooper here, and today I'm going to tell you why I think surveys are dumb. If this is helpful to you, please leave a comment or a question below and hit subscribe on our YouTube channel so that we can make more stuff like this that we know will help you. One of my favorite business quotes comes from Henry Ford, and he said that if I'd asked my customers what they wanted, they would have said a faster horse. Of course, Ford invented cars that were accessible and affordable by everybody, and he completely changed the landscape of travel and movement in America and then worldwide. The thing is that your business is built around your clients, but it's not a democracy. And your job as a coach is to understand what your clients need and then give it to them because they don't really know what they need, which is why they elected to pay you, right? They're voting with their wallets. They've already voted. You are their chosen representative. They don't need you to keep asking them what they want next because they don't know the answer. Some of them will think that they do know the answer, and I'll come back to that in a moment. But client surveys, town hall meetings, and even like client advisory boards are a horrible way to run a business. In the darkest days of my gym, Catalyst, I was really tempted to turn the gym into a cooperative of sorts. Not because I thought that my clients had better ideas or knew more about business than I did, but really deep down, I wanted to be able to say that somebody else was to blame if it failed. I wanted to share responsibility for the gym's success, or maybe even show people like, wow, that's how little Chris makes. Like I wanted them to see that I was this martyr. But you can't make decisions by committee and hope to get anywhere. If you chase customer feedback all the time, or you suggest, or you ask for ideas, or you solicit complaints, you're going to have no direction and no drive forward. So here's a great example from other gyms. A few years ago, gym owners liked to use surveys. So they would send out this survey to everybody in their gym, and every member would get like an equal vote when they responded. But who would respond? It would be the complainers and the helpers, the people with access to grind, and the people who really wanted to help the owner by getting their ideas out there. But as I explained earlier, these helpers, the canaries, they exaggerate their feedback just so that they can feel important or feel like they're helping. And the complainers exaggerate their feedback just to make things suit their own needs to a greater degree. So these canaries, I'll give you an example. Let's say that you've got somebody in your gym and they're like, hey, Chris, man, everybody's complaining because there's no 10 a.m. class anymore. Or Chris, so many people are asking to bring the punch card back. I felt like I should tell you. They really want to help you. But the problem is that so many sounds like a lot, right? And really, it might be two people. So what you want to do is you want to ask tactfully exactly who is saying this and exactly what are they saying. And if the helper, the canary, the complainer says, well, just a few things, I just want to be anonymous here. I'm just the middleman. I'm telling you what they're saying. Then you don't have to listen to that feedback, because the reality is it's probably one or two people, and those people will either become obvious or they'll leave and you won't have to solve that problem anymore. Okay. Again, these are people who want to help. So you want to be tactful. And the thing is, they're exaggerating the complaints, and they can really pull you off track, because it's tempting as a fitness coach and a business owner to try and solve every problem. You'll dig in to try and get to the root of it, right? You'll stay up all night. Geez, who could that be? Probably Mary. Mary is the one who always used to come to that 10 a.m. group. It's probably her. I better call her. Mary, what's going on? And instead, like, you need to focus on your best clients, right? The other thing that happens with surveys and town hall meetings is that most of your clients have no complaints, but they're all vested in your success. So they want to help. So they might just start brainstorming stuff. And the problem is that they have no business experience. They have no vision on like how much money you make. They all think that you're a millionaire, right? And they all have only the consumer's experience. So they think that what attracts them as a consumer is going to grow your business. Hey, Chris, if you drop the price, you get twice as many clients in here. I'm sure you've heard that one, right? So now the dark side of this is that the squeaky wheels always get the grease. And so the people who are complaining, who really do have an axe to grind, can lead the gym owner astray. So in surveys, complainers say stuff like this: I want you to change this. Or I don't like that coach. We need more open gym hours. We need 20 more classes a week. Or even again, like if you dropped your rates, you get 20 more clients. And so the problem is that now the gym owner like makes the changes in response to the complainers. And 2 months later, the gym owner will call Two Brain and say, well, I'm running these extra classes. Nobody's showing up. I'm spending more time. I'm not making more money. This was a mistake. And now how do I undo it? And it's really hard, right? And meanwhile, most of the clients had no problem with the previous schedule or the coaching or the rates. And here's where it gets really crazy. The gym owner asks for feedback in a survey. They get feedback. They recognize right away, like, oh, that's bad advice. And they don't make any changes. But now the people who have suggested the changes are like, wait, they asked for feedback. I gave my feedback and they did nothing. They don't value my opinion. Why did they ask for my feedback and then not take it? Obviously, they don't even take me seriously. I'm not an important part of this gym. And then they amplify their demands by threatening to quit or just complaining to other clients. Using surveys are a no-win strategy. Your best clients won't give you anything actionable in a survey. Your worst clients will complain and expect you to act on their complaints. Worst, surveys make it really, really easy to confuse the squeaky wheels from your best clients, the people who are actually up there driving the train. Okay. So instead of surveys, identify your 5 best clients, take each one of them individually for coffee, ask them the questions that we share with you in the Two Brain Mentorship Program. There's only 3 of them. They're very simple. Listen to what they say. And they're not going to give you good advice on how to run your business. Like that's a mentor's job because these best clients still don't have perspective on business, but they will tell you how to serve them more and how to find more people like them. When you're bringing bad news to somebody, you need to lead from the front. You need to say first, here is our vision. Here's where we're going. Then you need to say, here's how this benefits you and why we're changing so that it will help you more. Then you have to say something like, look, I know this is going to be weird for you, or this is going to be a change. We're doing it because I, as your trusted coach, know that this is what you need to get to your goals. Right? That is leadership. Taking a poll, a survey, letting the passenger car steer the train. That is not leadership. Your business is not a democracy. We're all counting on you to step up and lead. There's strategies and tactics that will help make you better at these conversations, but doing surveys and town hall meetings are not the way. Your clients don't know what they need. They are paying you to tell them. So tell them.